Hey now, what's up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I just got back from a screening after seeing Lights Out. Yes, Lights Out. It's a 2016 horror film, and the plot is we meet this family, and they're kind of sort of being haunted. Not that the house is haunted, not that the house at the end of the street is being haunted. No, it's more specifically them. They're being haunted by this figure. It's this thing, you don't really know what it is at first, can't really explain how it works, but basically it can come after you when the lights are out. If you turn the lights on, it goes away. But when you turn the lights off, or if it can control the lights, if the lights go out, it's there. And basically, we meet Teresa Palmer, who plays Rebecca, who has to save her family, has to figure out what's going on, and save her little brother, save her mother, everything. Now, what I thought of this movie was, you know what, I enjoyed this movie a little bit more than I probably should, right? See, what I like about this movie, because I went into it sort of looking forward to it, because I saw the trailer and I thought, it looks creepy enough. So many times I watch current, more recent horror movies and I get disappointed. I get so disappointed and so upset by how lazy it is, how cheap it is, how horribly acted it is, how horribly written it is, how terrible the story is, and I just say fuck it, I give up. But then, like recently, I've seen some good horror movies like The Conjuring 2 or The Purge election year, and it puts me in a better mood with horror. I go, holy shit, we might be in a good string of horror movies. Maybe the creativity level has gone up, maybe the writing has stepped up a little bit, and maybe I look at horror movies coming out after that, and I think this could be yet another good one. So this movie, I think, was pretty good. Not as good as those two that I mentioned, but this is what works. I think this plot, this story, the writing was a hell of a lot better than it even should have been. I think this plot was interesting. And I don't know how much I should get into it because the trailer didn't get into any of this at all, as far as what this figure is, how it works, its connection to the family, why it's drawn so much to the family. That's something that I had no idea going into the movie, so I should probably stay away from it. But I will say it's very interesting, it's very fascinating as the story unravels. Also, Teresa Palmer needs to be heavily commended in this role because, look, I've always liked Teresa Palmer in random movies I've seen her in. A little underrated as an actress, I think. But I love that she got casted in a random horror movie like this because a movie like this could have fallen apart if the main actress, the main character, was a shitty actress. If she was just so terrible, which then makes her unlikable, which then makes you not give a fuck about really anything going on. But because she sold it, because I bought every fear that she was going through, how actually at the beginning she is this tough metal death posters on the wall, and she's just a little goth, but when you get her backstory, when you get what happened to her as a kid, you get it, you understand her. And then when she finds out what's going on with her little brother and her mom, just how they're sort of being haunted, and she's been so much estranged from them that her coming back and wanting to help and get involved, again, you care about all of this. Also, she has this kind of sort of boyfriend, Brett, who I felt for this guy because she has commitment issues. She can't really get close to people, but she clearly likes him. So they've been hooking up for like 8 months. And he's trying. He's trying to get in there. He's trying to be the boyfriend. Sure, they've hooked up. Maybe it's because I've been there. I've been that guy who, you like this girl. You're pretty sure she likes you back. Hell, you've even hooked up a couple times, but for some reason, she won't put that label on it. And I'm like, you know what? This guy, I respect him. He's hanging in there. Even when shit hits the fan and shit goes crazy, he's still trying to be there, as crazy as all of this sounds. Also, Martin, the little brother, the little kid in this movie, is played by Gabriel Bateman. A last name like that, he's perfect for a horror movie. I like this kid a lot. I did. He sold me on the moments when he was afraid. He was likable in the scenes with his sister, Teresa Palmer. He made these funny faces when he was kind of freaked out, so it felt like natural. He was emotional. And also, I gotta like this kid because there's a scene where the camera pans over his dresser and he has a Robin action figure there. Yes, Batman and Robin. He has a Robin action figure. As far as the scares go, it's more creepy. For me, I found it more creepy. I was never really overly scared, but I will say that the screening audience that I was with, even my friends, one friend in particular, she was freaking the fuck out. And there was plenty of other girls who were freaking the fuck out. And this is almost like the perfect date movie. Like if you want to bring a girl to a horror movie where she's going to freak out, she's going to get emotional and jump and react to every jump scare and be clinging on to you the whole entire time. This is the perfect movie for that. Is it the greatest horror movie? Is it the scariest horror movie? Probably not, but it works for those levels. It's a crowd-pleasing horror movie, if anything else. So, overall, I'm going to give this movie a matinee. Because I almost want to say rental just because maybe you don't need to see it in the theater, but the quality level, it's a lot better than it really should be. So quality-wise, it's a matinee film. Definitely check it out if you get the chance. So guys, let me know in the comments below if you're at all interested in seeing Lights Out. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!
Please won't you save my desires on fire? Sometimes you need a little peace at home. I'm tired, so wired. Come follow me and I can lose you. Come follow me and take a trip to the dark side.